Class 4 is a new classification of power under the National Electrical Code, or NFPA 70. It's covered under Article 726. And to really explain what Class 4 is, we have to step back and look at the existing classes of power. You have Class 1, 2, and 3. Class 1, we're all familiar with. That's basically what's running in our buildings today. It can go up to 600 volts. It's great because you can push a lot of power, but it does require an electrician and it does need to be running in conduit. Class 2, you may be familiar with, as the most common application of it is power over Ethernet. It's limited to 100 watts and 60 volts. It's great because it's considered a low voltage installation because these are power limited circuits. However, they're very limited in terms of the power and the distance that they can go. Class 3 is up to 100 watts and 150 volts. It's not very commonly used. Most applications for it are for home theater and sound systems. But now there is Class 4. Class 4 is pointing to a new standard by UL called UL 1400-1. This standard is a safety standard. It's concerned with 7 different types of faults that if you were to develop a Class 4 power distribution system, you must be able to detect any of these 7 faults and turn power off almost instantly to make sure it doesn't cause any shock or fire hazard. So there are 7 faults, and this is what we're always concerned with electricity, fire, and shock hazards. The ability to comply with UL 1400-1 and become Class 4 listed now gives you the benefit of being able to push a lot of power, go long distance using a Class 4 system, but you can also leverage it as a low voltage installation because it's safe. So now you can have a low voltage contractor pull the cable for the system and run your copper in the same pathways as your fiber, saving on installation and making it easier and quick to deploy.